Faith creates awareness. Dear friends in Christ, we have so many securities to live, such as money, property, name, and fame, but all this would make you fail sometime. But if you have faith as security, there is strong evidence that you will live well because this faith creates awareness. Awareness of our senses will pave way for others to live physically, but awareness of our faith will lead us to live both physically and spiritually. The readings of today's liturgy invites us to go on search of faith in between the text, but we can easily find out the word called faith in the first reading, where the prayer to God in the first reading is with the expectation of God's blessing apart from the enemies. In the second reading, we can see very clearly the aspect of faith, which is assurance of all. But the faith cannot exist alone. It needs the awareness of being faithful at all times. We can see in the lives of Abraham and Sarah, who both had faith in God alone, no matter what they are and who they are. God chose this family as example for faith before and after all families in the families. Faith invites us to live life peacefully and fearlessly. In the Gospel reading, we find the faith which is actualized in the life of a servant and a master. It's in the reality of our life. How one can gain faith on others and how one can develop faith in oneself. Both ideas are felt in the Gospel reading. Both needed the aspect of awareness. The Gospel reading speaks of the responsibility and relationship of the two, the master and the servant. Master expects to be his servant to be at his work always and aware of his work alone. The same way, the servant expects the master to know the servant's awareness and alertness and his commitment, and so both add faith on each other. If one misses the life, then there would be a problem and the punishment. Today, we are invited to keep our faith with awareness because awareness makes our faith continue to live in our day-to-day activities. Let's hope that we can live in faith in all that we do. We can be aware also that we are faithful to God and to our responsibilities.